What is going on, everybody? This is Simon from Netcon, and today I wanted to record a quick video talking about one of my favorite websites that I absolutely love and use frequently, and it is called Finviz.com. So, what is Finviz? It's a website that pretty much a lot of traders use to help them get access to certain stock information that can help them create an edge when trading. What do I mean by an edge when trading? Well, they can find certain information based, on their trading strategy for an underlying stock that can help them make certain decisions, or they can find information that other people don't have access to with ease and have an edge and advantage over those other traders in that aspect. So what do I mean by that? Well, let's jump right into it. So when we hop onto the website, we pretty much get into home section, which is the main section of the website. And what do you see here? First of all, we see the Dow Jones, the NASDAQ, and the S&P 500, the three futures that pretty much all traders pay attention to and track. They're neatly laid out over here. Underneath here, we have some tickers to pay attention to, or that the website suggests for us to pay attention to. So every single morning, these obviously update, and let me give you a quick walkthrough of what these are. So here we have, certain stocks that pretty much the website thinks, hey, those are stocks that have some sort of movement in price that is caused by something. You should probably check them out, right? So for example, we have, these ticker symbols right over here that are top gainers, which means, hey, these stocks are gapping up or have gapped up a certain percentage amount from where they previously closed. As you can see, some stocks gapped up 60%, 60%, 25%. And this gives us an understanding, hey, there's these names, they're up between 25 and 60%. Why are they up 25 to 60%? Let me do some research. This gives you an idea of, hey, which stocks could I possibly trade today? If you are constantly looking for stocks to trade every single day, this is a great way to find stocks to trade every single day. Look at this. Wow, you have certain stocks that are gapping up because there probably is some sort of a catalyst that is driving those stocks to gap up. Whether it's an upgrade news, you're going to have to do a little bit more research to find out, but this is a good starting point. Also, there is, new highs. Hey, these stocks are hitting all-time highs and new highs. You should probably check them out and see, hey, these stocks are at all-time highs. Why are they hitting all-time highs? Is there, upgrades, by analysts? Is there some sort of, news that was released that is pushing price action to go up and hit, massive highs? Is there, some sort of delivery number? Is the CEO tweeting something? There might be a lot of, certain things. Then there is, overbought, which is pretty much using indicators such as the RSI, 30 to 70 levels to determine whether something is overbought, oversold. So that's giving you an input. Hey, these two stocks are currently above the 70 RSI mark. Could probably be cool to check them out and see if there's potential plays there. Hey, these stocks right over here are having unusual volume. Look at how much trading activity there is happening for these stocks, and you got to be asking yourself, hey, so why are people trading these stocks? Why is there 25 million shares being exchanged before even the market is open in VTVT? Is there some sort of, again, news, upgrades, catalysts, and can I construct a trade with an edge based on the stock? But this is super useful because now you have access to this ticker symbol, you know that something's going on, you can do more research and figure out why is this up 33% before market opens, and why is there 25 million shares being traded, right? And then you have, other things that I'm not going to get into, similar to top gainers. We have top losers, we have new lows that stocks are hitting. So for example, these are hitting new lows. We have oversold on the RSI, so RSI below 30, on these stocks, right? Then you have downgrades, upgrades, most active, cool stuff, right? So this is pretty much the main page that you can look at. Then we have the news section, which is also really useful for headlines and things you can read up on. I technically like to spend between 5 and 10 minutes over here before market opens, probably at around 8:45, 9 a.m. Eastern time before markets open, 30 minutes before markets open. I'm checking on headlines and seeing if there's been anything released, since the last time markets have closed, or since the time I went to sleep and I checked up on the news. Is there anything going on, pre-market? Is there, again, upgrades? Is there downgrades? Is there, Fed meeting, a meeting of some sort going on, or is there, important government news that I should be aware of that can play a part and a role in trading? Because guess what? Having those news available to me and knowing that, hey, maybe at 2 p.m. Fed Powell is going to be speaking, this gives me an understanding of, hey, something is happening at 2 p.m. I should watch out for this particular event. This is super important to actually have. And then it also has, some blogs you can check out and pretty much go through the news. Nothing, major over here. Just, access to certain resources that, again, can help you find stocks to trade and find upgrades, downgrades, stocks that are gapping up for whatever reason, stocks that are gapping down for whatever reason, and help you construct a trade from there and help you find tickers to trade. Then after that, we have the screener tab, which pretty much is, for example, if you don't want to use any of these stocks that are being written about or any of the stocks that are, let's say, shown right over here on the main page, you can, guess what? You can go over here and construct your own criteria for what kind of stocks you want to find. So this is pretty much scanning for stocks. You can scan for stocks here based on your criteria and your strategy. And again, you can set whatever parameters you want. And I use this feature pretty often when I'm looking for trades. I primarily use this on the weekends though. So here, for example, you can select the exchange, the market cap, the target prices, dividends, if the stock has a dividend yield, average volume that is being traded for that particular stock, what kind of sector is it? Is it in tech? Is it in financials? Is there a short float that is high for that particular stock? What industry is the stock in? The price that it's trading between. Let's say I only want to look at stocks between $10 and $30. I can do that, and it's only going to show me stocks between $10 and $30 if I put that as a criteria there. So let's take a look. As you can see, I can go over here, click and manipulate these variables to construct certain features. So for example, I want to look at large stocks over $10 billion in market share, and then I want to look at stocks only on NASDAQ. So for example, majority of tech stocks. Then I want to look at stocks with, let's say, over $1 million in volume in, let's say, the technology sector. And then we also want to look at stocks with over 10% short float. And guess what? Just by altering several criteria, we now have narrowed down the list to 5 stocks. And now we can go over here and see, hey, here's the current price it's trading at, here's how much it's up, here's the average volume for that particular stock, and etc. And if I want to look, later, actually pretty funny, I have ZI in one of my long-term portfolios. I can just click on the ticker symbol right over here. It's going to show me the chart, and it's going to show me all the information I need to know about this particular stock, from the market cap to earning dates, dividend yields. Everything can be found, right over here. So again, this is free and really powerful for you. Sorry for this weird looking box right over here. But again, this is powerful information you can utilize as a stock trader, and it's completely free. So this is a resource I absolutely love. It shows you, the 52-week low, 52-week high, short float. This is 12% short float. How many shares are outstanding? How many shares are owned by, institutions? And a lot of other data and information. Hey, look, there's been upgrades for this by these unions, by JP Morgan, Wells Fargo, Morgan Stanley. This is the target that they have upgraded the stock to. Here's when the upgrades took place. All this information is just in one place. And guess what? Here's articles you can read about, latest articles about this particular company. So you can do this for whatever stock you want to do. And it also automatically does some technical analysis for you, shows you trend line, support, resistance, where the stock is trading. So this is really, really cool. You can also come over here. Next, we have the map section. Pretty much gives you, the maps for different sectors within the stock market. I don't really use this too often, but I like to come here and see how certain sectors are performing. So for example, if I'm trading, I want to see, hey, technology sector, financial sector, and all these other sectors, how are they performing in relation to each other? This shows me certain things like relative strength. I'm able to understand which sector is performing the best during that day. Is it tech stocks? Is it consumer discretionary? Is it industrials? And knowing that, I can see, hey, for example, there's a lot of green here. There's a lot of activity in industrials for whatever reason. There's momentum in these stocks, and this sector is leading. Maybe I should focus today on only trading industrials, right? Stocks that are in this bucket if I'm trading options. As you can see for utilities today, there's a lot of green here happening. Maybe there's some sort of news for the sector. And this could be an interesting thing to look into if you, let's say, scalp options. You're looking at this and you're like, wow, a lot of these names are green. Same with tech today. As you can see, a lot of these names are green. It shows you what the stock is trading at, how much it's up for the day, etc., etc. So these are the main kind of sections that I use the first four. I don't really use the other ones, but you can always go and explore this website. It's such a cool website. There's groups in here, portfolio, where you can sign up for free as they advertise, and I guess input your portfolio and have certain data in there and stuff of that nature. There's also stuff for crypto futures and forex over here that you can utilize if you're, let's say, into crypto, into Bitcoin. You can see the prices for all of the crypto, Bitcoin right over here. As we can see, we're hitting all-time highs on Bitcoin at 63 grand. Hopefully you guys are all in Bitcoin. But yeah, this is pretty much it, guys. Just wanted to show you this cool website called FinViz. Hopefully you get to utilize it, and it helps you with your trading journey, and it helps you find plays and stocks to watch for the day, and maybe some catalysts to pay attention to. And this is just great information and a tool to have as a trader.